Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Porzingis surveying the floor. The kick out to White. Here he goes. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
That is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul. Now you get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top arm ball defenders, he's also on that list. We want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
It's Dort on the wing. 4 on the clock. Hartenstein, no good.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Back to Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all three levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The assist.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Williams. Count it.
Finally, a mate for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's White. He's got 5. There's Tatum with the 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Of course, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
B.A., you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball.
Oklahoma City ball. Checking in for the Celtics. Torrey Craig.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Caruso with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
2:14 left to play in the first. Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. The kick out to Williams. The rebound, Celtics.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Craig. Jacks up a three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Boston foul.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, do you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
To the inside. Horford. Six on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep.
Al Horford.
And again, Boston with the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the paint. And the basket by Joe.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Down low. Out to Horford. The three. Here's Joe. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
With the score, your Thunder, 10. The Celtics, 17.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Oklahoma City
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man. Just great selfless basketball.
First team foul.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
At the line for 2.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Timeout call.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
That's good from Holiday. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. The putback. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Right side, Williams. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Here's Holiday. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Drew Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
To the wing on the left. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Jaylen Brown.
A nice shot by Brown.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
He had no answer defensively inside.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Count it.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
It's Brown on the wing. Brown draws the double. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Holiday. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. White for three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time.
Brown.
That's his first
Personal
foul.
foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution.
Tatum
on
with
the
a
court.
steal. Back to Holiday. To the inside. Pass to Cornet. Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And there's a 3-second violation. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Thunder trail by 11.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. Here's Williams. The kick out to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's the Celtics ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Back to Joe. Second shot opportunity. Wide open look. Buries the jump shot. Joe's got 6.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Here's the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points.
Peyton Pritchard.
And the shot goes down. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Boston Celtics.
Your Thunder. 20. The Celtics.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boston leading by 11. Porzingis with it. And it's Dort picking him up. There's Tatum with the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. So it's Oklahoma City now. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer. The shot no good. Here's Holmgren. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Inside. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they double up Porzingis. And here's Brown for three.
Jaylen Brown.
Drains the
3
triple.
points.
Brown's got 6.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. That one falls.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during the summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's Holiday. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday, gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 6. Porzingis in the post. Shot clock at 5. Tatum. Can't hit that one.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
To the middle. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Now here's Tatum. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Yep, that one goes.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Down low. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. Shoots over Holmgren. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Thunder trail by 13. To the inside. Good work there as it goes. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boston timeout call.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
And Boston calls time here. The 12th overall pick in 2022, Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder Doors.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
With some changes. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Calls time here. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
And the Thunder call time here.
Free T-shirts are incoming, fans. Get out of your seat and get loud.
Celtics lead